Being different is never easy. Being different in a part of Sri Lanka ravaged by a civil war is even less so.
See, when I was a small boy, I used to go past this school, Nuffield school, and I used to see these children running around in a very funny way, in a very weird way, and I used to laugh at them. Until I saw them at a college carol service, and then I realized that they were either deaf or they were blind.
Nuffield School in Kaithadi, Jaffna, was set up in 1956. The school thrived for several years until civil unrest began. I truly believe that now the war is over, though, we have a unique opportunity to rebuild the lives of these children, and therefore a whole community. "26 years of constant conflict left the school in severe disrepair, but was faced with a rising number of disabled children, many of whom lost parents and family."
In February 2010, about 85 students, most of them who are orphans or who have lost their legs or arms, sought refuge at Nuffield School. And it brought the number of students to about 213. So 80% of the students live in the premises in a 14-acre block, which is actually maintained by just 2 people.
Students are taught from grade 1 to GCE O-levels, but not beyond, because no one at the school is qualified to teach higher-level mathematics, the sciences, or English. Squatting, outdoor toilets, and inadequate shower facilities are features of the living quarters because of the limited funds at the school. In spite of all that, Nuffield strives to be an excellent school.
Infrastructural development is the most critical need for the school.
The dormitories, classrooms and kitchen and dining room must all be refurbished. Renovation of the guest area will allow the school to host gap year students, visiting teachers and other volunteers willing to help with building and construction work. Specialist equipment such as hearing aids and braille computers and textbooks will make a significant difference to the lives of the students.
A lot of the children attending Nuffield School have been through things that we couldn't possibly imagine, having to deal with severe disabilities and having had to live through civil war. And I think, for me personally, I think every child should have the right to basic education and a safe roof over their head, and if that's something that we could provide in some little way, I think it would really make the world of difference to them.
In the next few years, it aims to increase its academic staff to 40, bringing the teacher-to-student ratio to the prescribed level of 5:1. Reconstruction of the facilities will allow its students to take part in sports and the school to deliver courses in dance and the arts. Delivery of counselling and special education programmes will allow for a proper support system for children whose lives were repeatedly disrupted by the conflict, physical injury, bereavement, detainment and displacement. Instituting a Sponsor a Child programme will contribute to sustainability of the project.
For me, I got involved not only because I have a real heart for underprivileged kids, but also because I spent a lot of my gap year in the country itself, doing voluntary work also, and I fell in love with the people, I fell in love with the culture, and I just wanted to contribute something back.
They were really passionate about it, really excited, and they talked about it as a result quite a lot. It was really annoying at first, but then I really started listening, and it was a great idea, and I was really, really happy to be part of it when they asked me.
I've also always really wanted to donate more than just money, but also my time, and this project allows me to do that, and I'm really passionate about it, so yeah, I'm really excited about the whole thing.
At present, Nuffield subsists on mere government grants and the generosity of its benefactors. To effect the changes it aims to see requires significant investment and a plan for continued operational support.
The financial aspect is a huge part. The government's funding is barely enough for the school to manage, so with our funds, I believe we can make it to a world standard.